Welcome to the Week 15 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. I'm Adam Burnett. You can follow me on Twitter. I am a baseball genius. Entering the Circle of Trust this week is Cardinals running back Tim Hightower. The Cardinals take on the Panthers in Carolina. Hightower has 33 carries in the last 2 weeks. Rookie John Skelton will be under center. Hightower is a better receiver and a better pass blocker than Beanie Wells, so I expect Hightower to get most of the work. Dolphins quarterback Chad Henne enters the Circle of Trust. The Dolphins take on the Bills. The Bills give up only 197.5 yards through the air, but they've given up 22 touchdowns. Henne should be able to put together a good day if you're playing in a 2-quarterback league, because he'll be able to check down to Ronnie Brown and Ricky Williams. Brandon Marshall also looked pretty good last week against the Jets. I expect Marshall to get a big play against the Bills. Rams wide receiver Brandon Gibson enters the Circle of Trust. The Rams host the Chiefs, and using PPR scoring, Brandon Gibson has scored in double figures in 5 of his last 6 contests. The Chiefs give up 232 yards per game through the air. Sam Bradford likes to spread the ball around, but he has been looking for Gibson. If you're looking for a flex play, Gibson could be that guy. Outside the Circle of Trust this week is Jets running back LaDainian Tomlinson. LT and the Jets take on the Steelers in Pittsburgh. He hasn't scored a touchdown since week 6, and he only has only 1 game this season over 100 yards rushing. He also doesn't have a receiving touchdown. Sean Green hasn't taken into the workload like you would have expected him to at this point, but LT is starting to look worn down. Ravens wide receiver Anquan Boldin is outside the Circle of Trust. The Ravens are in New Orleans to take on the Saints. The Saints have given up only 8 touchdown passes this season. And Boldin hasn't caught more than 5 balls in a game in the following 6 contests since the bye. Also outside the Circle of Trust this week is Broncos quarterback Kyle Orton. The Broncos take on the Raiders in Oakland, and Oakland is tied for 3rd in the NFL with 38 sacks. Neckbeard's been terrible the last 2 weeks. His 3rd worst game of the season, though, was a Week 7 performance against these Raiders. He threw for 198 yards with 2 touchdowns along with a pick and a fumble. Oakland has given up the 4th most touchdown passes this year, but Neckbeard's been in trouble the last couple weeks. I don't anticipate a good day in the black hole. That's the Week 15 Fantasy Football Circle of Trust. I'm Adam Burnett. You can follow me on Twitter. I am a baseball genius.